Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be flipping through, believe it or not, my first completed Life Crafted album from Citrus Twist. Now, this is basically a traveler's notebook binder style album that initially comes, and I'll show you a new one that I have, that initially comes with page protectors that are like the full page. So this measures, I believe, that 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. So that's how it comes to you. And believe it or not, this one, and you can see it's a little dirty here and there. This one is called the Sea Glass color. I have been in this one, obviously, on and off since Valentina's 5th birthday party is the first layout. That means it's two years and going, because I don't work in this every day. I just use it as an option for a project, sometimes for design teams, or maybe when I just don't want to do a full 12 by 12. This, in essence, is like an 8 by 8. So we're just going to do a flip through because I just finished 2 projects with Fancy Pants Designs kits, and I added them in here, and I'm just thinking, you know what, that's kind of full. So we'll shelf this one up above and start a new one. So don't have a title page, the back side of this paper. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so clearly, happy birthday. I don't think this was a design team one. Did anything flip up? Because this is Vicky Bouton's collection, and I've never been on Vicky Bouton's team. But maybe if it was in a subscription kit, but I can't recall. See, this is also how bad my mind is, but I can see that I also use this as a metal die set that I know I have from Tim Holtz, and it's recapping her 5th birthday party that we had this year. We went to a bowling alley. This is a flip up. This is Easter 2003. There you go. So see, and what's funny is that I wonder if I jumped a whole year. No, so, well, her birthday's in November, so then clearly, like, come April, this is what happened the following year. So this is Easter. See, good thing I dated it in the journaling, and I have a few flip ups with more photos. And this one, you know what, I'm not going to know if I did it for design team or on my own. But this is a Simple Stories collection. I believe it's something wildflower, I believe I want to say. Here's another one. This one I know I did, because all the sequin, this one I did for Spiegel Mom Scraps. So it's still the same collection. So that's Simple Stories Wildflower. Doing Snapchat filters. I've been doing Snapchat filters with her forever. She just loves the way they look, and I do too. And so this was a title piece that, if you can see, I just bedazzled with so much sequins. So that is scattered throughout it. So yeah, Spiegel Mom Scraps, and that's a good collection. I missed that one. I think I still have some. This was a previous design team. This is a Tracy Reed collection. I just can tell it's a printable, and me fussy cutting everything. This is still Easter, and I do believe, yeah, this was still pinning it over and making a whole little flappy flap here. And I did date it. I definitely need to get better at dating projects, because Lord, I am not. This is still Tracy Reed with printables. That's a I Love Local. Another Tracy Reed with printables. And this one's not date, but clearly it's year 2023 till now. So I'll make sure to put that on the spine when I make it. Another Tracy Reed with printable moment, black and white photos, because the colors were very bold and bright. Tracy Reed once again. Yeah, printables. She got a haircut. This was the beginning of school. Then this one I did, this was for myself, because I took this was like I know what it was. It was a challenge I did for like National Scrapbooking Day, for some challenge, which included adding machine stitching. And I remember this was like truly one of the first times I did it. And it's a Paige Evans collection. So I see all the stitching that I did. And it's documenting July 4th of 2023. This is another Tracy Reed printables. And I think I did it either for Tracy Reed, or I still printed it for Spiegel Mom Scraps, because there's sequences all over the place and there's a lot of ribbon. That's fun. This one, maybe for myself, maybe for some design team. It's not speaking to me what I would have created it for. But yeah, a little probably documenting I found that mug that year. I collect Santa Christmas mugs. And then these probably were needed to be adhered together, but it's okay. This was the beginning of me joining, so August 2023. This was the first project I did for Coco Daisy. This was the first like design teams kit that I got. And one was one of my projects. That was her school portrait that year. This is still Cocoa Daisy. I did some stitching and a bunch of layered hearts. Yeah. Rub-ons and stuff. Yeah, that's Cocoa Daisy. This was design team showing off a cut file for a cherry on top using a Pink Fresh Studio collection. I can't remember the name, but yeah, that was the main attraction to the thing, was showing off the cut files. This one was also Cocoa Daisy, and I remember these flip down for more photos. I just have them pinched with clearly some paper clips. More photos. This was Cocoa Daisy. This was for Color Cast design team. So we're in the fall. So fun to look back at our things. This was ColorRush Studio. This was a design team layout. So I showed off all the ribbon, and they featured this collection, and they had great cut apart. So I put it on there, and I remember all these were in the kit. That was in the kit. Then this was a recent one for Fancy Pants Design. This is the Fairy Gardens collection. And then these are the most recent two. So these might not be posted just yet, but sneaky peeky in case this goes up before the process video does. I made this one and this one featuring the same collection. So this is the Camp Wander collection. I never go camping, so I found creative ways to use the kit in other ways. So this was talking about my birthday, and this was talking about a room makeover for my 7-year-old daughter. And then those are the last two. So those are the ones that fit in here. And so, like I said, I'll make the book plate probably say, what was it, 2022 is the only one, but I'll probably say 2023 to 25. So it'll span 2 years of whenever I decide to do this size layout. I do already have a next one. Actually, I think I have 3, because I thought this was going to be a size that I just loved working in, but I still have 2. So this one and one more. I believe it's purple. And actually, I already think it's here. Yeah, I have the purple and this one. So I have them both ready to go on my shelf. But 6x8 is my size of love right now. A lot of 6x8. Simply because I can use all of my pocket cards in there. And plus I love like the full page photo. It's always really fun. So that's the complete flip through. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. And until next time, everyone, bye.